Hey guys, it's me Dave. It is 8/23/2020. So I wasn't gonna do a video tonight, but I decided to do one. Sunday night, I'm just sitting here being bored. Basically, I got hit a little bit today and all this stuff, but overall, it hasn't been that bad of a day. It's kind of been a tiresome day. I took a couple naps because they make you so tired. um when they hit you, I guess it's like Brian 2 talks about, it's theta state. They make you drowsy and tired and all this stuff. So I took a couple naps today. Took Tanner to the park once and all this stuff. But we did do something after supper. It was around 7. My sister uh, called me, and she wanted to go for a walk. I got a bug. Wanted to go for a walk in the woods on the trails. I'm like, I'll go because I need a break. I need a little break every now and then and stuff. So I met my sister at the trail, and then we went for probably a 45-minute walk, which was really good. Tanner was kind of a brat because he was barking and crying and all the stuff. He wanted to see. My sister has 2 Westies. So Tanner wanted to, he wanted to give kisses and stuff to the Westies and all this stuff. So he was crying, kind of being a little bit of a brat and all this stuff. So we went for a 45-minute walk on the trail in the woods, and it was so foggy. It was like you were walking into a horror movie. We were in the woods, and it was foggy, super foggy and all this stuff. And we were talking about that, like, yeah, you're waiting for Jason to pop out of the woods and attack you or something. It was just very dreary. It was, walking in the woods, and it was total fog, you know, and all this stuff. It was unreal. It was just, we were kind of joking around about that. So that was a good time. We had went for a walk for about 45 minutes and stuff. You guys got to do that if you're a target. I love I know a lot of us um that have siblings, brothers and sisters and all this stuff. We don't keep in contact with them because of this program. um you know if I know it's a tough situation, but be the bigger man. um and if you're not talking to your brother or your sister or something like that, make the effort to make the first move, and try to have a relationship with your brother or sister or your parents or whoever it may be, in your program. If you're diagnosed, try not to think about that, and just go visit your family members and stuff. Chances are they had a heads up on this, and they kind of know what's going on. They know you really don't have mental illness and all this stuff. Don't ruin those relationships. You know, that kind of happened with me. You know, and I kind of blame myself for this. When I had my heart attack, it's going on 3 years. In November, it'll be 3 years. Um, both my brothers came down and seen me. You know, uh, my one brother was like, "Okay, get my phone number from mom and give me a call and all this stuff. We'll get together and all this stuff." And then my other brother came down and see me in the hospital, and he had he had a heart attack before, you know, and um, he was explaining, what happened to him and all this stuff. Don't let these guys ruin those relationships. I shouldn't really speak because I haven't seen my brothers in 2.5 years. I blame myself for that just because I haven't went over there, or I haven't went to see my brothers. I've been meaning to, but with the targeting and all this stuff going on, I haven't. They're involved. They're involved in validation. They're involved in all this stuff. I need to get my butt out there and see my brothers. You know, don't let this program ruin those relationships. They may be involved. Chances are they kind of know what's going on. These guys will get your family involved. If you're a big target, they will get your family involved. And they kind of know what's going on. They know you don't really have mental illness. You're not going to get. I was 41, 42 when I got into this program. You don't get schizophrenia overnight. That doesn't happen. If you really want to prove that, scan my brain. My brain is normal. I don't know if it's normal anymore because I might have brain damage, but people that have schizophrenia, their brain is not normal. So scan my brain. My brain is normal. It'll show up normal. Okay. So try not to think about. Don't label yourself as mentally ill or whatever. Pretend like this program doesn't end, or pretend like this program I hate to say this, but I know we want to talk about what's going on and all this stuff, but sometimes we can't do that with our family members. Pretend like nothing's happening to you. You gotta keep those relationships. Gotta be able to keep those relationships. You need those people in your life. And stuff. I try not to talk about this. I don't talk about this with my sisters. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I don't talk about this. They could be there validating their technology and all this stuff. I don't talk about this. I pretend nothing's going on to keep those relationships going. We're all getting older. My brothers are in their 50s. I'm 47. My mother's getting older. We gotta keep those family relationships going. So you might have to suck it up and pretend nothing's going on. I know you want to tell people about what's going on, and they may not understand or believe it, but chances are that they were given a heads up. If you're a big target, they're going to go to your family members, They're going to go to your family members and tell them whatever, So we gotta try to keep our family close to us during this program, because they're not gonna let us have friends. It's just not gonna happen. I just got a message. Something popped up there. So I don't know if I'm running out of space or what, but okay, I'll go into this really quick. So the video I made last night, I'm not trying to offend TIs. I'm not talking about any certain TIs or anything like that. You know, we have real TIs, the fake TIs make videos and all this stuff, okay? They try to make us look a little crazy and stuff. You know, I'm not picking on anybody. Don't take it personally, okay? Okay, you guys. Okay, so some guy left a comment on my video tonight saying, "Oh, how much do you get paid for being a TIP?" Which I guess is a TI perp. I showed you guys my checking account. If I was making videos every night, I'd probably have a few dollars in my checking, you know, a few $100 in my checking account, you know. Maybe get paid $50 a night. I don't know. I don't know what these people get paid, you know, and stuff. So I went to that guy's page, YouTube page, and he made a video, and he's trying to promote some books he wrote and all this stuff. I don't know who the guy is. He just kind of showed up and all this stuff. I feel like I have a hair hanging on my hat. You know, the guy just showed up, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something, and he started a YouTube page. He's calling me a fake, you know. I have $17 in my checking account until the 3rd. So that's a week and a half away. You know, $17. And I have a quarter of a tank of gas in my van. You know, if you guys want to know that. I'm broke. I'm broke this month. I couldn't even renew my driver's license because I was so broke. I ended up spending that money, you know, in stuff. I'm broke. I'm broke. You know, I get, you know, they put me on disability, and I pay rent here, and then I have bills. I have a couple credit cards. I have car insurance, which is almost $100 a month for car insurance. I have my phone bill. I have, I have bills. I'm broke. You know, I try to squeeze a little bit out for camping, but, you know, to be honest, when I go camping, I'm pushing it because I'm broke. You know, I come back and I'm broke. You know, so this guy's calling me a perp and all this stuff. I got another message that popped up. I'm gonna cut this out pretty quick. So this guy's calling me a perp. How much money did you make? Well, I showed you guys my checking account. I got $17 in there for a week and a half. You know. I mean, come on. You know, I mean, give me a break. If you want to see the proof that I'm a TI, I'll show you the paperwork. I'll show you the paperwork of my heart attack, which I have done. Showed you guys the paperwork of my heart attack. I've showed you guys the injuries to my head with directed energy weapons, where they crushed my temples in, and then they took a laser to my head. Torture happy freaks is what they are. You know, so if anybody ever questions me and you want to see paperwork or anything like that, I'll gladly show you paperwork. I'll show you the treatment center they gave me, which I have done. I'll show you the treatment center they sent me to for 3 months. I'll show you the psych ward they sent me for 5 weeks. If anybody wants to question whether I'm a real TI or not, I'll be happy to show you the paperwork. I'll be happy to show you the paperwork. I'm the real deal. I go through this crap every single day. Just like you guys. You know, if you want to question me, I'll start pulling out the paperwork. You know, and I'll show you the paperwork. I showed you my injuries to my head. You know. So these people are perps. They're fake as hell. They want to get reactions out of you and all this stuff. I don't trust half of these people that are out there, you know. And I hate to say that because there are some real TIs out there being hurt and can relate with me and all this stuff, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. If we can, okay, your attackers want to ruin your relationships with your family. Sometimes you have to shut your mouth to keep those relationships. I hope you guys do that. We gotta keep our family close to us, you know. And I hate to say it, but we have to. Sometimes we have to pretend like there's nothing going on, and we're just, you know, we can't talk about this. That's just part of this program. A lot of family members are involved, like my family is involved. They know what's going on. They know I don't have mental illness and all this stuff. Don't get into that thinking where, oh, they think I have mental illness. Oh, they really don't think you have mental illness. You don't get mental illness overnight. It doesn't happen. If you're in your 30s or your 40s, you don't get mental illness overnight. It doesn't happen. They got a heads up. They know kind of what's going on if you're a big target, you know. So, I'm going to stop that there. We got to keep our family close to us, you know. You have to suck it up and not talk about this and pretend nothing's happening, you know. I hate to say that, but we have to do that in order to keep those relationships going, you know. It's important. We need those people to support us, you know. So anyway, you guys, these guys will do anything in our program. They'll, you know, chances are they went to your family and all this stuff, got them involved and all this stuff, you know. They did that with me, you know. Everyone's involved in my program, you know, my family and all that stuff. They know I don't have mental illness, you know. They know it. You know, you don't get mental illness overnight when you're in your 40s, you know. You know, it doesn't happen. You know, I mean, 2012 I took the truck driving course, and you have to be competent to take the truck driving course. They give you a mental, not evaluation, but they ask if you have any mental problems, you know, all this stuff. They totally ruined my career, you know. I was trying to switch careers. They totally ruined that, you know. Otherwise I'd probably be making $25 an hour delivering beer, you know. But they ruined it for me, you know. I could have went and worked for Mountain Dew. I could have went and worked for Coca-Cola. I could have went and worked for Budweiser, you know, making big bucks, 40, 50 grand a year. That's good for this area, you know. So they ruined it for me. And you have to be competent to get that license. I got my CDL, Class A license, you know. I can't believe I got through the course because I was being hit and manipulated and all this stuff. Oh, my computer shut off, and of course it won't turn back on. So, anyway, I'm going to cut this off. I'm sorry for rambling and kind of going all over the place and all this stuff, but we got to keep our family relationships if it's possible. You know, I hate to say it, but don't talk about this. You know, we got to keep our family involved in our lives. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be alone and all that stuff. We don't want that. You know, you listen to some of these TIs. I don't believe they're real. They're saying, well, oh yeah, if you want to get married, go get married. If you want to date, go date. Oh yeah. If you're a real TI, they're not going to let you get married. They're not going to let you date. They're not going to let me do that, you know? it's just not gonna happen. They'll turn it into a perp, or they'll have a perp, you know, be involved. It's just not gonna happen. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm sorry for that. So some of you guys out there, you know, making videos and all, you know, all this stuff. Don't take my video personal. That I made last night. I'm not necessarily talking about you guys. You know, we have a lot of fake TIs making videos, talking about nonsense and all that stuff. Okay, I'm not necessarily talking about real TIs. Okay, so don't take my video last night personal. I'm probably not even talking about you, okay? You know, and stuff. So I just, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off really now. So you know, I hope you guys had a good weekend and staying safe out there, not getting hit too hard, and I'll talk to you guys later.